You know why you're here. Then humor me. And this. It's a... You're going to... Splendid. We expect you...
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular... Yes. It's just... Yes. Chief, you look lost.
Hi, I'm pleased to meet. I'm in room.
Looking for something. Another cigarette. Gotta find me a good one, he mumbles. Phone from his jacket. It hits a speed dial number. After a few rings, it's answered.
Good, you got... Well, we both... Yeah. Because... I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people. You're old. Come and... What do you want? Don't read it. You know... she told... No.
Cough. 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 A lot of people wanted Zoe dead. I did them a favor, and I got a meeting with you. The girl draws her robes tightly, steps off the dais, and moves slowly towards Long.
I assume you've been to see... It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere. I've... Not really. Yeah. None. Awesome. There. Demand. I don't...
What the fuck? Lung crosses his arms to shield himself as the girl leaps onto him, crashing him backwards onto the grassy floor. Thud. Crunch. His blood pools behind him and in his mouth.
Good old everybody. The five is... Yeah. She's... No. No. Okay. No.
He's a roll into the back of his skull. He stops.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lex.
It's Zoe. I know. It was the detective you hired. He tried to kill me. I know. As fast as I can. I love you too. Okay. Bye. She puts the phone back.
Something's weird, isn't it?
How are you?
Do you think Dorota was planning on marrying Oscar?
What makes you say that?
Well, nothing.
She lets it put the cigarette to her lips and lights it.
Curiosity shop. Do you have an inkling what this might be?
What is it, miss?
Why did you hire Sam? Who would want to kill Dorota? Why did you hire Sam?
I didn't.
No, they didn't.
Tarot.
Who would want to kill Dorota?
You do.
Bronwyn.
I go after bad guys.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota? Dorota's boyfriend's...
Have you met him?
Yes.
Miss Taylor, is that a contradiction? It's not what you said in your written.
Sorry, I meant...
Yes. Yeah.
essas bells. Feel like...
Well, these are spirit chimes.
Oh.
These ones have an inverted full crown, which gives a ghastly sound. We're not going to reproduce that here now. It's like a bell ringing in reverse. The purpose of most spirit chimes is to keep spirits away. To invite spirits in.
Oh.
And for
Miss Castle,
I did.
you're a prime suspect.
Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem. Oh, you are pushing me to take.
Does it just invite bad spirits? Or...
not necessarily bad spirits, just could be good spirits.
Is there something I can... It's very... I'm...
Use for it. Thanks, Monroe. As always, you've been...
Sam. All of we saw not in my I said
I want to say it's wooden.
Why it's heavy, it's in fact an Egyptian war.
Bron,
thoughts on
well, it's hard to say with just one victim.
a right.
As in the same thing we were chasing after him.
Stop Birmingham.
The Traveller.
Traveller.
Bron, you're acting weird.
Of course. No.
Bron? If that's you, then who the hell are you? Wait. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
The Catch. Read by John Mark Clausen. Ivan was woken by the crowing of his cat. This was nothing new. He opened his eyes to find Uni standing on his chest, her mottled face inches from his, her demanding purr drilling into his ribcage through her paws. Sleep, he whispered. It was a hopeful plea.
You must be a new guest. Pleased to meet you. Next victim. No. I
Led him down to the kitchen, hurting his... He'd got something to show him. A mouse or a vole. He's dead. He'd had too many stunned, lopsided...
It's 6 o'clock.
Hadn't even grown yet. Last time, she caught a magpie. It was bigger than her body, yet she still...
Your ability isn't endless.
Protest. He'd had to put that one out of its...
Oh, she gets easily confused. Fine. Jeeve to protect Lexi. I was logged in.
What is that? A rat? No, not a rat. A cat.
Hi Sam, back for more already? I didn't. It was only a little... If I had proof...
He crouched down for a closer look. The kitten's eyes were open. Blue, pink...
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright? There he goes. Good work, Sam.
With its front paws, trying to drag itself up. Its back legs lay helplessly on the floor.
She asks the mask. Zach. At West. I have a good.
He stroked the kitten with the side of his finger.
Oh,
Suffering.
Sam. It's... No. Yes. We're trying...
Skull was softer than he expected. It caved.
No. You'd have to. Oh, I understand. You've got. Traveller. Oh, did he?
To try to erase the sight. It didn't. Ivan slumped to the floor as Uni padded over to
You were what?
Blood trickled along the groove of the floor tiles, and she lowered her head to lap it hungrily. He just needed a moment. He sat in silence.
Chief Dupont. Has Sam been to see you? The detective? No. You really? Anything that... Did... Have you looked in Dorota's bed? Not...
In both hands. Its floppy body barely as big as his palms. He looked to clean up later. He held the kitten against his chest, partly with Uni in soft pursuit. Nola was awake. Not even she could sleep through.
Yeah. I'm playing football. Not... What you mean? Sheriff. Yeah. Yeah. That.
It's 7 o'clock.
I mention it? She started pulling at the fur. She hadn't mentioned it. Ivan would have remembered. He lay down and closed his eyes, listening to her tearing the kitten's skin. Thanks, babe, she said, between chews. No worries, said Ivan. Anything for you.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Monroe. So we've just had Lena. Well,
I have. Do I?
And she says, I dream.
He's... Yeah. You should... I guess... Yes. Yeah.
Crawling out of them until the whole room is covered in. I don't know about you, Poe, but I don't really.
Well, that is very creepy, but it's kind of my territory.
Who? Yeah.
Of her life.
Sorry, but... Already... Oh! For the... No. If you're... No, just a dead girl. What do you mean? Violent. It's all...
I live.
It's 8 o'clock and time for an.
Sam,
Sam, I've just arrested Bronwyn and Lexi. I know I don't really have anything, but they have been winding me up all day, coming in here, talking to me like I'm a suspect, and generally being weird. So, they're safely behind bars now, and presumably Ellis will live. Just keep an eye on Rain. Perhaps he'll take over the job if no one else is around.
Or hit the water. Now, this in particular I think is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Poe?
Yeah, I think it has several interesting elements to it. From the sharks, I mean, often sharks, they stand.
Sam. Why? I'm assuming that. We've got a new Rain, Bronwyn, and Vi, Zach West.
And then never falling and never hitting the water. I mean, it's kind
When I always get.
but these are kind
Yes. We met at the gas. After we. This is. We fooled her. Poe? Oscar. I said. The kill. That doesn't make any. I don't think so. We're co-hosts. He's on air. On air? Not very. He's. No. I don't know. That's.
I'm in control. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, there is, the stakes are high.
But what else do you need?
Oh.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
So, what I think from what you've said about your dream is that you're trying so hard to keep your life back.
We've got a new. Alice said she told Rain, Bronwyn, and Vi, Zach West, and he keeps.
You do? You detract their attention.
Yeah.
I'm Sophie. Do you want to know why?
Sorry. Do you... I need... What? No. About... It's...
If they're...
How could you let...
You don't necessarily need to give them... Well, if I'm honest, Lena, it sounds a bit of a nightmare.
Nightmares.
Firstly, thank you for writing this one in. She says, in the dream, it's my house, and I'm discovering lots of empty rooms. Every time I find a new room, there's another room leading off it. But then I start noticing all these holes in the room. Dark holes in the walls with bugs crawling out of them until the whole room is covered in...
It's kind of my territory. Very Poe-esque. Different rooms, different...
Chief. Is it a... I haven't seen...
Am I? Okay.
Have...
Chief, do you... At the moment...
Have I ever let you down? What's really... But...
No.
So I think, perhaps she's, experiencing, it's a circle of negativity that happens in each aspect of her life. That's why she hasn't filled those holes.
Tell you. Houses represent.
Hello.
I don't.
It's not like that.
A girl.
Potential.
So you're quite correct in what you're saying. Aspects of her life and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what the bugs represent are. Nina, it sounds like you're worried living up to your potential. And I think you're also.
Haven't you done it?
It's
okay.
Have you made it?
I think it's.
Why would I scare?
They don't want to hear. You didn't say.
Thank you for your dreams.
Who?
You saw?
Is...
What makes...
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Dimitri's Descent by Chris Hoppenbrow. Out into the pitch black dark side of his bedroom window. Natural to be here in this place, so far away from home. With some regret, back to the day he volunteered a top secret project at an undisclosed location. He had assumed the location would be some.
What have you... Is...
Zach.
An expert in the field of archaeology. For fresh air in 8 months. This, the moon's low gravity, a lack of sunlight.
Zach.
I've been a naughty.
Good to know.
Pose for me.
Zach.
Just,
Are you...
Appearance. He had even started to avoid mirrors, in fear of catching a glimpse of himself. But the work kept him... It had to. It kept reminding the others, and himself, that they...
What? Does,
That's Dorota.
And what if I show...
Alice...
Do you know her?
She's...
And if I...
Why?
Part of. When he and the other son...
Oscar.
Were you...
Oscar.
Why didn't you...
I could...
That initial spark of enthusiasm had faded, like a falling star. Of his 249th day on the moon, or was it night?
What do you... She Never heard them together. That's right. We've got a new target. Ella said she was in a relationship. She told you where John Poe... Rain... Still... Bronwyn was logged in. Violet says she doesn't remember. Violet told Zach Weston, and he keeps asking Oscar. That's it.
And exobiology, respectively. I glanced at them, and for the cheeks and the dark circle in their eyes, it seemed the moon had taken its toll on Earth's...
And you're sure it was her? Then it couldn't be her, could it?
Which centered around their latest discovery. A hole of less than 2 meters wide that seemed... Its edges were most unusual in that they were astonishing.
Fine. Let me do the paperwork.
Neither could it have been man-made. The hole was drilled, or otherwise created, over 50 million years ago, long before the dawn of the first man. This was one of the few things they had been able to ascertain about their mystifying discovery, and the 4 scientists knew there was much more to be.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Had been doing this for the last 14 days, much to Dimitri's growing frustration.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about...
Things? That's ominously vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi? I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota says she knew you. I know what.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks.
Here, I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Of course.
Just checking. Have you ever thought about dyeing your hair red? I think it would suit you.
You're dating Violet, aren't you?
No, we're just friends.
That's not what you told Sam.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Doesn't see what clearly? What do you mean, how?
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
You loud and clear, he replied. All right, we're going to accelerate your descent a bit, otherwise we'll be here all day. Dr. Utani sounded tired. Besides, we don't want you down there any longer than necessary. Neither do I, thought Dmitri. Even in the moon's low gravity, he could feel his stomach drop as his descent quickly accelerated. Dr. Utani checked in with and to notify him of the depth of his descent.
A little bit. All right. Yes. 3. Was it a... Yeah. No. Well then, that's... I've already...
Commanded this deep and dark void.
So... Yes. You got it.
Dmitri slowed...
I know that. Yeah. Not in bed.
There was no way for anyone to help him out. He desperately...
It's 9 o'clock and you're...
It appears to be some sort of writing. Dr. Utani, if you're hearing this, prepare... This. I'll be sure to get some...
You're the... We've... Heavens. Only... Our show? Unite? I believe... Tarot. You know... The... It's... They... No... Don't... I've... On that note...
Rub it with the pencil. Copying all of the writing took longer than he would have liked. It wasn't easy to find some of the...
Don't confirm the existence of
and took his mind off the endless depths beneath him. By the time Dmitri was done with his...
John. I'm gonna be fine.
He thought, until he realised two things. It wasn't in his head, and it wasn't scratching. dread, Dmitri frantically jerked on the rope. There was no response. As Dmitri...
Al, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
Are you...
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. El, we must finish what we started.
Nope. What do you mean?
Us. Our love. I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to leave her. I know I keep saying it, but this time, I really do mean it. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life with me, no matter its length?
No. Yes?
Elle, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You ripped out my heart, diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form. I will always be yours, forever. Elle. Will you marry me?
Yeah.
Elle, I love you. You don't know how happy you've made me. My angel. My absolute angel.
Are you really married?
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed, another villainous father.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
There was a loud whispering and switched on the light next to his bed. It wasn't working, and his eyes hadn't yet gotten used to the dark, so he instead listened soft, familiar buzzing of a ceiling lamp. Dmitri wondered if his room was in darkness. He rubbed the heels of his hands against his eyes, trying hopelessly to rub the blackness out of them. His blind.
Are you... No. Yes. Not...
Wait. Help!
Yeah, I always cry around this. Mercury thinks you're protecting him.
He asked and waited.
Honestly? Yes.
He could hear them breathing.
Quite I guess... Yes. He's off.
Knowing what came over him, Dmitri yelled out in frustration and his feet like a frustrated child. Please help me! The breathe.
Sam, I've got some... Lawrence Patrol. He was about 3 months. Rain still... I got my cert. Rain met. Ellis no. Vi. Zach West. Oscars and... That's it.
It's now 10 o'clock.
August's gone crazy tonight. I'll send Danny over. And that means there'll be nobody at the guest house. So be extra vigilant.
What do you mean you're sticking me with Danny? Danny is basically doing out a scream. I'm a sitting duck. Isn't there anyone else? Chief DuPont? The only thing I've ever seen him run after is an ice cream truck. Fine. Danny it is. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Sam, Ellis is still with us. Danny's inside the house now, where I told him to be in the first place, so it's probably just luck that nothing happened. I think you should check back in with the tarot readers, though. They say they've got a new target.
It's 11 o'clock.
I don't know, Sam. I think you've interfered too much. I've called Chief to...
Sam... Rain?
It's 1 o'clock.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so glad to see you alive. Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning. Rain is locked up. Travelers don't like being... I still can't believe it was Rain. I suppose nobody is immune. And now we're one short. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... Will you? Really? Oh, Sam, that's wonderful. Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam.
Hey, sweet cheeks.
Sam,
Sam.
Sam, you did good. I hear you. And I've stuck to...
I am Dorota.
You know why you're here. Because you did augment